What's good, guys? It's your girl Kiesha Arielle and welcome back to the kitchen. But if you are new here, you are very much welcome as well. I would only like to ask you to please go ahead and hit that subscribe button as well as the notification button so that you would never miss an upload every Sunday and Wednesdays at 5 p.m. Okay, so today in the kitchen, I would love to share with you my hair loss story. Now, I know you guys are very familiar with my postpartum hair loss that I'm actually going through right now, but thanks to my hair growth challenge, it's all coming back slowly but surely. But I just wanted to let you guys know that this is not my first time actually experiencing hair loss. So I wanted to share with you some of my past experiences with hair loss. So if you want to know what I was dealing with throughout some periods of my life, kick back, relax, and let me get right into it. And hopefully from this, you can learn what to avoid, so that you don't experience hair loss like I did. Okay, so the first time I ever experienced hair loss was between the ages of 11 and 14, and the first experience of hair loss was due to split ends. So split ends was the first cause of hair loss for me. So when my hair was relaxed, when I was younger, I had my hair relaxed. I think I was around 10 years old, and pretty much I wasn't really caring for my hair, and which 10-year-old really know how to care for their own hair anyway. Anywho, I had split ends, okay? And I remember I used to always do my hair in all these little styles, and I would start noticing that my hair was getting shorter, and I didn't understand why my hair was getting shorter. But I can actually remember, used to doing my hair, and I used to put my hair I used to change my hairstyle up all of the time. I thought I was Miss Hair have to be always some bashment hairstyle, as we would say in Jamaica. But I used to always change up my hairstyle, and I remember there was this one time I was doing this hairstyle on myself with elastic bands, and it's I would put just a little piece here in an elastic band, then I'll do another section behind, and I'll attach that one to it, and kind of like a cane roll but with elastic bands. And I would remember that my hair wasn't as long, and it used to look sparse at the ends, but I didn't know that that was split ends, and it would just keep going and going and going and going until all of this side of all of this side of my hair went bald. When I tell you it went bald, it went bald, and I didn't know what was going on. So now that I'm much older and I'm so much more aware, now I can realize that split ends was one of the main causes for my first time experiencing hair loss. And leading on from that was traction alopecia. So from split ends straight into traction alopecia, because I started to pull my hair so tight, trying to sleek it back to cover up my little balding areas, and it just got really bad, and all of this side of my head was just no more. So those two kind of just went hand in hand, because I was just pulling on my hair so tight to try and make it look good, because it was just getting thinner and thinner, but I did not know. So split ends can definitely lead to hair loss, because it will just keep splitting and going all the way down and just breaking. If you just imagine a strand of hair, and at the end it just keep breaking and just just ripping all the way down to the scalp. So yeah, and I did not know that, okay girl, go trim your ends. No, I didn't know none of that. I just thought, oh, my hair, so yeah, so split ends led to me starting to do my hair even much tighter than I used to, which, led to traction alopecia. When I tell you all the hair was gone, nothing was there. So my next experience with hair loss was via my diet. I had no clue whatsoever that your diet could seriously affect your hair growth. Obviously, now that I'm much older, now that I'm doing the hair growth pharmacy, and I've been researching so much about all these different minerals and vitamins, I'm realizing how much your diet impacts hair growth. But when I came to the UK and I was living with my dad, he's a vegetarian, and obviously I was just eating mostly vegetables and stuff like that. And I didn't realize that that's probably what was the cause of my hair to grow back. But when I moved out of my dad's home, I wasn't eating so much fruits and vegetables because I was a carnivore, you know. Right, so I used to eat a lot of meat and not a lot of veg. I used to have vegetables on my plate, but not as much as when I was living with my dad. And then I started going through hair loss again. Started experiencing hair loss again. And I remember being told all the time, when I would go to my doctors and whatever, they would tell me that I'm slightly anemic, or I am anemic, or whatever. So as you would have known from my hair growth pharmacy playlist, if you do watch, if you don't, you need to go check it out, because there's a lot of good information in that playlist, okay? Trust me, you will learn a lot. So anyway, so with anemia, especially in women, it causes us to lose hair like at an excessive rate. So me being anemic all these times was probably one of the main causes of me losing my hair, you know, like even all them times when your hair had grown back and I used to be like, why am I losing my hair again? It was down to my diet. I was not having the right amount of minerals and nutrients and all of them good things in me. So I actually experienced hair loss due to having a very poor diet. My final hair loss experience is postpartum hair loss, and to be honest, the first time I actually experienced postpartum hair loss, I had no clue what it was. I didn't know why my hair was falling out, and I was just kind of like, gah. Literally, I cried. I was so depressed. I didn't know what was going on. I was just like, what is happening to me? I had no clue. Which, if you're not sure what that is usually like after a woman have a baby, between the 2 to 6 month mark after giving birth, her hair starts to fall out, and that's what I'm going through. But now I feel like when, and this when is going to be really, really far in the future, when I do have another baby, I feel like I know how to stay on top of it to avoid postpartum hair loss. Now, whenever that happens, whenever I do get pregnant in the future, I don't even know why I'm talking about it, like I'm trying to talk it into existence right now, because no, not right now. But anyway, when that had happened, I really did not know what was going on with me. And then now that I'm aware of it, it's like, okay, so this is kind of natural or normal. Well, for me, it wasn't normal at first, but now it's my second time around experiencing it. It's like, okay, I know what it is. Okay, I'm not going to be so dramatic and think I'm dying. In my hair. Seriously, I thought I was dying. I can be dramatic at times, but hey. So the 4 experiences I've had with hair loss is due to split ends, traction alopecia, my diet, and postpartum hair loss. So if you want to avoid those, just make sure you look after your hair and eat a lot of good fruits and vegetables. And in case of a baby, girls, there's not much we can do. We just have to go through the process and make it grow back when it does, okay? Oh, actually, no, what you can do is watch my video on how to make that beautiful, miraculous hair growth oil, and also just follow what I did during my first hair growth challenge to make your hair start coming back. That's what we can do. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and if you did, please make sure to thumbs up, drop a comment, and subscribe if you are not already subscribed. And if you would like to see more of my content, there will be some at the very end of this video for you to go and check out. So until next week, Sunday at 5 p.m, we will be right back here in